morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your folks. This is your man
Good
always George
morning
Page.
for you, for
This
everybody.
is
Hi,
man,
everybody.
this is man
Hmm.
always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk, coming to you live on YouTube, folks. This is a special thing for me, especially as a content maker and a fan of women's bodybuilding. This lady is a legend. As you met him, you guys who follow bodybuilding, this woman competed in I would say, the silver age of women's bodybuilding, around about the early part of the 80s and the 90s. She has been a multiple time a classic competitor. And back in the day, the Jan Classic used to be in North Carolina, right here in my home state. And
Gentleman
Charlotte
classic.
is just
Yeah.
yeah, Charlotte was just a bit like a good 100 miles away, but in the country terms, it was a hop, skip, and step my stuff. And we have here the lovely Mrs. Una Uwit. You want to get a name right?
Ina, wait.
Ina. Sorry, I'm so nervous. I try to get to say it.
Uno,
And
number one, yeah?
number one,
Ina.
Ichiban. That's how I say in Japan. As you know, she competed a good part of the 80s and 90s. She last competed, I think, was 98, 99.
98, 99. I did a good shape. Yeah, I did my best because it was 1 year for me, very difficult year. I have a tragedy in my personal life. So, but I made it. But the invitation, before, I don't know how it's now, but before all professional women and men, of course, I think it was same system. You couldn't compete, take part of competition, professional competition, before you get a personal invitation. And I knew it's something wrong, because I always had these invitations, right? And this time it came 2 months later for Arnold Classic. I was supposed to compete 99 and on Arnold Classic, and until 2000 I had my schedule. Me and my ex-boyfriend, that time when I was competing, living together with him, he knew. I said no until 2000. I settled the schedule down, and that's it. 2000 was the final, was supposed to be the final competition, Miss Olympia, for me. So, but it's all about what mentioned already. My life went took totally different direction because of this tragedy. 98. So, but what should I say? Life goes on. I must do. Uh, we all
Like I
have
said,
ups and downs, like every person. You never know what will happen tomorrow, or in a few minutes. We don't know, right?
yeah, life is tough, and things happens. I mean, I know some ladies who sometimes took a step back for either medical or personal reasons. Sometimes the sport is tough for you ladies compared to the men. It's a
Yeah,
lot of it's a lot more physical stress because you know what, you're changing the aspects of what it is to be a woman. You're putting on size and muscle. Some people may not think that's very feminine for one with muscle. But like I said, you are an athlete and you are passionate. So we have some comments here. We have a man, Russ G Photography. Shout out to Russ G. He says, "What's up, fam?" What's up, Russ? Also, he says, good morning, you guys. Thank you, Russ. Also, we got my man Balls Deep. He says, um, good morning, gorgeous. He's a fan.
good morning. Good
Yeah,
morning.
he says salute George, salute to you. He's also his moniker is here. He says Chicago in here. Shout out to that. It says smash that like button. Thank you. And also this says peace and blessings, beautiful. That's right to you. You know? And
Thank
also
you.
he says Schmo gang, and we call guys who fancy about with Schmoes, we're gang. So shout out to him and thank you. So anyway, now you said that it was a personal tragedy that was around. You were almost ready to do the 99 Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic, which is the Michigan National, and
1 week, exactly 1 week before this competition, I understood already. I started to. I knew this because my lawyer said already that for me also some people want to put in because of this um, this crime. I don't want to speak about this, okay? But my life, my sport career, and it was over. I knew it, and they did it. They did what they wanted to do. And one week before, I stopped. I went to the gym, and I said nobody will see me anymore. Not in the gym. Of course, I was still working as a coach, but not so much anymore. I didn't want. It was painful for me. Um, all what we went through, all these 3.5 years, the investigation. Yeah, how you say the case. Yeah, 3.5 years. And I was there 100% for him for to help all. It's undescribable what we went, what I went, and of course him. It's too much. The social media, the press did nasty things because he was very. He was like an angel. He was so pure soul.
this
And
was your
but
boyfriend.
he was. I was in America. I was in United States. I mentioned before, not here, but with you while we were talking. I was 3 months. It's the first time when I was so. Um, it's longest time when I was far from him. We always was together everywhere. The home, workout, and and he did. It's everyone has a own destiny. He just was in bad situation in bad time. Everything, all stars was against him.
Yes,
And
it's
I
tough.
came. I left even United States. Uh, I left all my baggage because I moved. For work, for photo and video shots. I was staying there after Jantana Classic, and I needed to go because no 3 days I didn't have contact with him. The phone was off, and by the chance I had one number the person who knew us, who was involved in, who was like a friend, yeah. And I called him. I had the number, because I wasn't in United States for this. I just took my my book with the phones, but nobody knew. And just this guy said, "Oh, you don't know? It's a big thing here. All letters, newspapers." So I needed to go. I was nearly to go crazy. I was so mad on all world. I was thinking, why it must to happen with me, with us. It was like I said, I can't describe. But people people must to deal with all happiness and problems in life. What comes.
Yeah,
Like
it sounds like
it was like lightning. It was sun, and in a second collapse all the ground, all the world for me.
Yeah. Sound like
So,
you went through a lot. I mean, it's tough, especially somebody you love, and then things don't work out. That's the thing about relationships. Sometimes they can go good or it can go bad, and you went through some stuff, and I think
yeah,
it probably it wasn't for that. It wouldn't have well that situation. Maybe your career would have probably have gone a lot further as a bodybuilder.
yeah.
Um, I got some comments here. We got from a man here, Davis Adams. He says. Good morning. Good morning to you,
Money.
Davis. Also, we got here from I'm going to call him Sam because I'm going to say the same name. It says remaster. Say remaster everyone. This is Sam from India. Have been waiting for this live session.
Ah,
Best
Samir,
wishes to
Samir.
y'all.
Hello, Samir.
Samir. Oh, you know
Yeah.
him?
We friends on Facebook for a long time. He's chef cook in India, but we never met in life. No, but
Well, we appreciate you for coming, Sam. Also, this is from a man, Russell G says, when you were competing, what was your favorite muscle group you loved to train? So when you were competing, what was that? What was your favorite body part? Like when you're in the gym, what was the
um,
thing that really just boom, just was your favorite thing to work out?
my best body parts was always back, lower back, and back in like main um, muscle, back and shoulders. I think everything was fine because I looked always. I was working always with the mirror. I didn't want to grow maximum, like maybe some women. I think it was the main thing for me. I looked proportion, and I didn't want to go. Like I said, I didn't work even with maximum weights for 1 3 reps. Never. I did 8 minimum, 10 12 even reps. Never even 5 or 7. 8 was minimum. Usually 10 12 I went, yeah, for better definition. And of course diet was for me, oh my god, for a person like me who loves uh, sweet food. My best food, best food, ice cream, and all baking, um,
Cakes or buns. I know
cakes.
most
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bodybuilders. Yeah,
Everything.
most body loves carbs. Carbs is it's not good for you depending on how much you take. But I know most of you ladies in the bodybuilding love carbs. They love your sweets. I mean, I love my sweets too. I'm pre-diabetic. I gotta be careful, but every now and then I like to have a little sweet cake. Here we got here from a man. This is Varix, if I know. He says hello all. So thank you, hello. Also, this is from a man Davis. He says looking gorgeous. I mean, yeah, I'm telling you, when I get these guys that get excited, especially a lady like yourself, who's been in the sports market you have. Also, this is from Russ G. He's laughing at the sweets. Yeah, that she was.
Yeah,
And
it's yeah. Somebody
oh
writes
yeah,
more.
this is from my man Money J. He says, what division is she in? Well, she was in women's bodybuilding. Back in the day,
I'm
there wasn't.
retired
Yeah,
professional. Yeah,
yeah, she was. Yeah,
I'm
because back in the day,
retired.
there wasn't that many divisions. There's only one point. There was women's bodybuilding. And there was fitness, and there was only two divisions for women at the time.
Yeah,
And you competed in women's bodybuilding for a good while. How did you get started in bodybuilding?
yeah. I started late 89. It was autumn 89. I came from uh, uh, 7 events heptathlon I did, but with my height, I was very uh, my coach in light athletic, Leonid Bryukhov. He was like a uh, like father for me. I didn't have my father tragic. Oh my God, tragically passed. Yeah, he was killed, but 23 years, 22 years after this, I find out exactly how it happened. But so, and I missed him a lot, and everything. My first competition in light athletic, I was only 8 years old. I remember I won. I got first place, and I looked in the sky, and I was talking to my father. I had a chair, and I said, "Daddy, you will be proud of me." Or, I through the sport. I don't know why. I No, I think I know, because I have two elder brothers. My mom gave birth to 4 kids, but my elder sister, same day, she was the eldest from us. Same day, she was born. Because of doctors, they were too late. My mom was 3 days in hospital, and they didn't rush. They didn't needed to help, but she was healthy baby, but the time they rushed in to help her. It was too late already. So, and I was everywhere with my elder brothers, with the boys. I was tomboy. I was climbing up to the trees. I was playing with my brothers. The cars, for the kids, and the soldiers. I needed to be, and I was every time in the neighborhood and childhood. I needed to be fastest, and they gave me nickname not torpedo, like I was fast, and I like to show how good I am on everything, on every kind in sport. And when I was in school, they took me on basketball, the volleyball, swimming, everywhere, skiing, which I didn't like, but I needed to go because I couldn't say no. they put me on competitions. But I am because of my height, I am too 2.992 in feet, yeah, 160 now. It was like 960 in the morning and 159 centimeter in the evening. In a feet, it's 5.992. I think something like this. I'm too short for heptathlon, for 7 events, but I did my maximum, and I was good. I was okay, but not of course in top for my age in school. I was okay. I was good.
Yeah, like a lot of ladies who get into this bodybuilding, they start out with an athletic background. That's just typical. I mean, I've seen ladies who got into it because they want a sport that fits for them. We have a comment here from a man, Money J says, that's a pretty gray parrot in the background. What's his name or his name? Or hers name?
Nikki. It's Nikki. Nikki. He doesn't trust now. He see her. Иди сюда. Опа, молодец. Иди сюда, вот так. Молодец, вот так.
How long have you had him? Or her? Is it her?
It's him. It must be him, but I think it's her. It's very difficult to figure out. I saved him or her. From now, it's 7 years ago. But he is old. He is without ring, and he must be maybe even 30, something like this, because without ring you don't know. When I bought him, it was on Facebook group, parrot group, and I felt so that the story was so touchy. I had tear in my eyes, and I was thinking, okay, I need to buy him. I need to save him, not his life. He wasn't in a danger, but I was thinking, okay, if they sell him, how many families he will go through if I don't save him, because when I save someone, it's until the end with me, until until I until the last day of my life. So I never I never let them down. In this house, I
Oh,
had 32 animals together in one time. I mean, and now I have left 21 only because they get old, and many of them have diseases who I save. For example, one I have with epilepsy. Epilepsy, the the fourth degree. It's very very bad. So and another one, trachea collapse. I don't know, trachea collapse. She can't.
trachea.
She
They
could.
can't
Yeah, yeah,
breathe.
yeah, yeah. And they are on medicine all them's lives. And it critical. Tonight was very bad for one of them. So I need to check them 2 times a day. Medication. So medicine. I give medicine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's so sweet.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
sweet. Yeah.
this is a comment from Money J's. What words does he usually say? So he doesn't talk much, or he just he
No, they talk. I have two parrots. One is George said, no, no, let's put him when we go live. Let's put another one back somewhere. I put him on terrace, and he's fine. He was screaming already as hell today. He's very noisy. Yeah. So I needed to put him there. He's big blue Ararauta. It's the name of them. So big parrot, and they laugh. They they laughing like me. They talking same way. When I have many videos, but I don't put so much. I'm not every day. In I don't give every day my life on social media, but I have, maybe one day I will put together, and some videos I have some short videos when they laughing or speaking, and they talk like me, same voice. He's copying me exactly 100%. And
that's so
another,
sweet.
and when I go somewhere, when I go on out from home, I put them on second floor in different cages. They are in different cages. Second floor, it's for them for to sleep, or when I'm out from house. And then they speak. I have cameras, and then they speak no non-stop. They speak, they laugh, they speak, talk to each other like with my voice, and it's funny. It's funny to check. So
That's sweet. It's good that you take care of these animals. You love them. We used to
yeah.
have my mom. My mom had fish, and she had a couple of birds. One of the birds died. One escaped from the house, and the fish eventually died. But you have to. And my
No,
sister,
it's a very, yeah.
yeah, my
When
sisters had poodles. She till she passed. My other sister had to give them away because she didn't have time to take care of them. We have here some comments here from man Marcus Bell. Shout out to Marcus. Says salute all the ways George Page coming through, smashing that like. Thank you, brother. Also,
hello,
this is from Money J. Says you have a very unique thick accent. Where are you from? So she is from Estonia, and she
from
is
Estonia, but yeah, my mother's language is Russian. My mom Russian, father Estonian, but from Kalmykia. He was born in Kalmykia, but Estonia pure by father's side. All grandmom and grandfather Estonians but they were born in Kalmykia,
Mhm.
and they were speaking Estonian, and they came. They didn't even realize in the home they came from Estonian to Russian. They spoke Russian, Estonian mix, and
Yeah,
yeah. But my mother's language and school, everything was Russian. Yeah, I
yeah,
started to speak Estonian when I was 16.
yeah,
I started to just I stopped my Estonian friends to speak Russian to me. I said, no, I need to, and I'm proud. I'm proud of all my father's family, by father's side, my mother's side. I'm thankful to God um, for to have them, the best mom and best dad, best grandmoms, granddads. I didn't see. I saw only one grandmom. It's mom of my father, because uh, when I came in this world, the rest was passed away already. So.
yeah. I can understand because like your situation. My mother, there was supposed to be seven of us. I supposed to have an older brother. I had three older sisters. Actually, my father has a son before me. He and my mother. So he's the oldest of us all. And then my mother was supposed to have another son right after my oldest sister. He died at childbirth also. And then I had my two older sisters. I had my older brother. They passed. My one of my sisters and my brother passed away some time ago. And I have a younger brother and a younger sister. And my mother, like my parents, they were together for a long time, even though they weren't living together. They were married for 55 years, but they weren't living together. And
Mhm.
my father passed away 10 years ago. My mother passed away coming before this end of the year.
Yeah, yeah. When I was talking to you, it's crazy. My mom and your mom passed away same year, to
Yeah.
2020. But
Yeah.
I it was but a very difficult time for me. This is why I didn't know even. I missed this time when you were with your with your tragedy. You passed
Yeah.
when your mom passed. So.
Yeah, it was tough for me because with for my family, my mother was always she took care of me and my brothers and sisters and even some of the grandkids. And like I said, like you, I didn't really knew any of my grandmothers because they died before I was born. And it's good that my mother, she was the one that really she took care of home, and I learned from her. I took care of her, and I learned a lot because it's our mothers that teach us something. Fathers, they teach us. As men, we learn some stuff from our fathers, but I didn't have much of a father. I had learned stuff from my uncles, my older brothers, and my grandfather. They were around and they taught me how to be a better man, and I appreciate that. But yeah, it's tough, and you have that dual heritage, being that you're Russian and Estonian. I mean, in the last few years, I think you and some other ladies who came from, like I say, from the eastern blocks of countries, like especially countries that were um, territories of Russia. That
Mhm.
after the fall of the communism, it seemed
Yeah.
like there was an explosion. Like like yourself, and there was Valentina of Japigan, one lady. I think she was from Elena Makova. I think she was from Moldova. That's where she's from.
Yeah, I was competing with her 98. Sorry, 97. 97 on Jamtana. Yeah.
There was, I
Yelena.
think, there was another lady. I can't remember her name. It's in the back of my head, but there was so many ladies that were coming up, from that part of the world
From
in those last
Moldova.
few
Yeah,
years.
from Moldova. She was a nice girl. Wait, with after I had three vaccinations, and after third one, uh, it's within 1 hour I realized, because I needed to after the vaccination I needed to do many things, and I forgot names. I was talking to my classmate, and I forgot even her name. It's very strange, and some names, uh, even not exactly the names of the people, yeah, but some medication. I was in as a nurse. I was nursing, and I am talking about um, one medicine with with the person, and I forget even recommend. I forgot even the name, which I learned. I must to know. And after, okay, of course I know. Of course it's something here, but Никичка, иди туда, иди, на, кушай. No. Ara started to scream there, and he's. You hear it? No, it's okay. It doesn't bother.
It's all right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I think
It's okay. It's not too loud because I closed the.
no, I had people we do interviews. We had dogs barking. We had trains coming through. I remember one time doing an interview with a lady that her neighbor came over, told her that her dog killed her dog, and it's just some stuff that happens in the world. We can still deal with it.
Yeah, but yeah. You mentioned about the. You see, Yelena. It was Yelena, 97. I don't have the names on the list now. If I would, if I would not wait. No. It's not Davidova. I know it's not. I was competing also on world championship with Davidova. I wanted to say that many women in past Soviet Union was very beautiful, talented, like Natalia Murnikova, Valentina Chipiga, and Civilova Valentina. I was competing with Civilova as well, not with Murnikova. Murnikova, I knew her from the beginning when I started, but when I started, she was already 3 years or 4 years in the sport. So, but she for me, she is the best best posing routine, best not I can't say one of the best, physique, and Susanna Karenkova, very beautiful. I met her when I was in Mexico. It was my first world championship. I came 10th. I had 10th place, but it was it's funny to see my first competitions, my first one couple of years, even 3 years of competition, because especially beginning, because I didn't even know how to pose. I was nearly dance. It was very funny, and I didn't 89 until 90, until my first European championship in Leningrad. I didn't do, for example, I didn't want to work out with my legs. I didn't touch at all my legs because I was thinking, oh, they are too big enough. I didn't even I wasn't like some women. I didn't like in the beginning what I did. I just was invited by Pavel Kosenko to some competition in Russia, and he said, "Oh, let's go, let's try." I said, "Oh, I don't know anything. I am in heptathlon, and I don't know posing about anything." And then he showed me the pose, and in couple weeks or 3 weeks, we went to this competition, and I won. I was thinking, okay. And then I do until I win, and then I won. But it was, I realized, of course, it's not high level anyway. And when I was when I become fourth on European Championship, and I saw no, I need to do now. I need to do more. 100%. I do the best. I started to do squat. I started to put attention on my legs and my. I did. Uh, um, I read the magazines, what the professional eat, what the workout. Of course, workouts. I tried myself many system, because for each one is it's not necessary same for every person. Somebody loves uh, uh, this program, another that program. I tried, and for almost 5 years, it was my problem also. I uh, I was in wrong category. I started from category up to until 52, and I was afraid for to go upper category, for to turn. And I remember on off season, I was uh, I was already 67 kilos. I eat good, I work out good, I have power, and then I need to go back to diet, and I lose and muscles, because I see, okay, I have already um, oh, good shape, but I'm 56 or 55, and even before contest, one cost, I think it was in Czechoslovakia. I I came on schedule in the morning. I didn't do, of course, carb carbs loading. Um, I was so empty, and I did um, two workouts. Two times I was even jogging. Everyone knows what jogging does for if you are empty already. And I went like all my muscles was so. I felt terrible, and I went on scale, and I see I'm 54 and a half, with no food, no no water. Uh, yeah, and I went with one guy. I think it was Zhenya Selenikin. I went with him to for jogging. Then I came to the sauna, and I went on scale. Okay, I'm 52 and 100 something, and I was thinking, okay, I will not drink anything, and I will lose. I will see on in the morning before to go on scale again. And I was exactly. It was 52 exactly. Oh my god, I was thinking. I was happy, but it was horrible. I needed to. It was last time when I was competing until 52, and next year I was afraid with until 57 category. I was afraid because I was thinking, oh my god, I will look small with those girls, but it was it was so the first time I felt so easy. I mean, not so easy. It's never easy, if you do maximum, yeah, in bodybuilding for women, especially with the dieting and with the hard workouts. But it's nothing compare what I did in category of up to 52, and the category up to 52 until 57, because I could. I felt my muscles juicy. I felt much better. I understood that this is it. This is my category. And 96, I was, by the way, 95 and 96, I saw my dreams. I have uh, since I was kid, I have dreams what come true, what I know, which dream uh, uh, comes true, but I didn't. I don't know exactly what happens with somebody if I see this or. But I saw a European Championship with gold medal myself, and the '96 World Championship. I saw, and I remember I'm um, um, on stage for gold uh, World Championship, and all what happening I see is like deja vu. It's I see it. I saw exactly. It's my dream. Yeah, I didn't stress at all. I was so comfortable with myself, with my shape, and I knew I did my maximum. I know if I do something, I do maximum. It's just before too bad. I was too many years here in this category, and I didn't listen to uh, to other people. Some people told me already, oh, Ina, you must to change. You must. It's not your category. I was thinking, no, 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 no. I will be too small with everybody. I don't know how it is. How it's all comes from mind.
Also, the factor is also genetics can kick in because I've talked to ladies who were in like divisions like figure, and then move up to women's physique, and then move up to women's bodybuilding. It's about the process as you grow as an athlete. Some women be afraid to go up to women's physique, especially as a figure competitor, because they feel like I'm too small. But then when you're bigger than the girls in your division that you were in before, sometimes it's better for you to find a place that where you fit better. And back then, compared to, like I said, if I look at some of the women back then, like I'm gonna pull this up a picture. You and a lady who I remember y'all competed the same show together. And I think it's like here it's just you and Chris Jean Chris Chris Mama
Ah,
Giovanni.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember her because I got a friend of mine. He was trained under her. His name is Big Keith Williams. We worked under her, and y'all women. If you look at you now, I would say y'all could have been like figure or even women's physique if you look at how divisions evolved. And here we got some pictures here. This is from when
This
you
is
were
from
at
'98 Jantana. Yeah,
'98. Yeah, and
yeah.
you right there. You're right
And
behind
here,
the.
here I was just if we talk about X picture, I was already eating like a pig. I didn't, I didn't keep my shape anymore. Uh, I knew that it's not good. I need to do pictures and video shots, but I wanted to relax. I was relaxing. I didn't do workout even for uh, I think nearly 1 month. I didn't do. I just got pumped before photo shooting or video shots.
Yeah,
Just like this.
because I feel
And
like
here I want to say, yeah, when I came to uh, competition, the '97, my first Jantana Classic, yeah, I was also scared. Oh my God, so many beautiful, big muscles, big women, and I wasn't. I was shaking on the stage. I wasn't so. Here, face also bone face. If somebody see, I see that I am a little bit um, uh, shaking, afraid. I was thinking, oh my God, I'm so small. So many big women. It's first time I am competing with the professionals. But after I saw it's okay. I'm okay. It was one category. Yeah, this is Jantanan 98. It's my last contest. Yeah, I compete, and this year I was already prepared. I wasn't nervous so much because I saw already before on competition. I was okay. Not so. If it's one category, big women like Lisa Lewis. Oh my God, Lisa Lewis. It's machine. It's so beautiful physique and so huge. Um, but uh, but it's okay if we are all together. Um, high, short. I am 20 something centimeters less, but the proportion, the most important, it's how you build up your proportion, muscles, all all together, not um, you you know what I want to say. It's yeah, one category, but we all competed in same uh, same team. we
Yeah,
needed we were same team, and yeah, I wanted to say also the Yaxeni Ariquin.
yeah. She was right in
Yaxeni,
front of you. Yeah, she was right in front
yeah,
of you
yeah,
that
yeah.
year.
She become fourth, and I looked always on stage of how beautiful muscles, beautiful physique, everything, and nice. I love the way she looked. Um, Denise Mazino, very. I knew her in person, and thank for her. All we did the photo shoots also, and I was living that time 1 week, I think, in them's apartment, them's home, and we work out together. And with Peggy Pyre, very beautiful person. I knew them as a person, so, and I can say that they are very very. I I like them, personality and
Yeah,
everything.
that's nice. It's good that like if you don't, people remember Gina King was the first. I would call it the first mom Miss Olympia because she had a son, and she beat Iris Kyle, who beat Linda Murray the year before.
Linda
You
Mary,
know,
Linda, yeah. Finish it, and I will say also
yeah.
about Linda.
Linda was just Linda now she's promoting women's bodybuilding. Also, she has a show coming up in July, which is in Atlanta. Actually, my first bodybuilding show I went to was in Savannah, and it was her Savannah Pro, and I got to see Linda. She was like right up in front. She even smiled at me. I got a picture of it. It's somewhere in
I
my
saw,
files.
I saw.
Yeah, and it was a great experience. I meet a lady also. I think you competed about the same time. Annie Vecchio, multiple time Olympic competitor. Alina Popa, who I get to meet. I mean, it was just a great opportunity for me to meet some of these ladies who I follow, and to meet you, someone like you, who was in those days competing with, Lisa Lewis, who she was a one
Yeah,
big woman. She had a beautiful physique. Yaxini, we talked about Kim Zabeski. You talked
yeah,
about her, and
yeah.
those women were just the great. We got the comments here. This is from a man, bodybuilding 101. He's body fan 101. He says she is still gorgeous. Also, this is from a man, Muddy J. He says compliments aren't a bad thing when someone calls you beautiful because you are. Aw. We got
Thank
here hearts
you.
from a man, Davis Adams. And this is from my man, Money J says, I remember Chris, she was great back in the day. Yeah, she had a great physique. And wow, old school bodybuilder. Yeah, I mean, yeah, those were classics. I love those ladies like that. Honestly, would agree women's bodybuilding in the early '90s and the late '80s was the best. Actually, truthfully, yeah, because I grew up in the '80s and the '90s, and I saw how the sport evolved. Folks, we're gonna do this. We're gonna jump into Ina's um, social media. We jump in IG for a bit and look at some pics and stuff. Like I know you guys are a fan of these old school ladies. The ones you remember you grew up with. And but guys, and I just say this because no offense to you, but I say it because there's guys out there who kind of be weird. Guys, know the pics. Be respectful. This is a lady here. she took time out here to talk with me. So if you follow her, like I said, social media stuff is in the description. But you know my rules, guys. So stick with them. So we're going to jump into our IG for a bit, and we're gonna pull up some pictures here. And these are some great pictures. These are some classics. Like this one right here. I'm gonna pull up. It's this one here at a waterfall. You had, I think one thing about you, you had great pecs. You had great pectoral muscles.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This was these pictures I made with Valeri Bareta. It's Estonian known photographer. That time it was my first professional shoot. It's 96 after my world championship.
Yeah, I
This
mean, it
picture.
looks great. These are classics. Your hair, you had the hair, the big hair look, and many of these pictures I had several fantasies when I was a younger man. I just love your look. You're strong, beautiful. You had a great physique, and now to sit here and to talk with you, it's just
Jeremy also hello. I see the comments of Jeremy.
yeah, yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy, I think yeah, he says, okay, your place of mine or mine. Some guys, guys like we like the big pup with it. And this is from a little clip from '97 when she
No,
competed.
no, 98.
98, sorry, 98. And I can't play the music because you know how YouTube is about music in the background. You look pretty good. I mean, that was your last year, competed at Jantana. And
Yeah.
it said again, Jamestown was in Charlotte, North Carolina. I think sometimes it was in Charlotte and sometimes it was in Virginia,
Yeah.
because I think they stopped having it after 2000, I think 2005, 2006, because, the promoters were going in a different way.
In from 2000 they changed. There was already there was two categories, not one.
Because I think they had the weight classes by then.
This was in one category only.
Mhm. Yeah. And I see, like I say, we go Yakini, we see Denise Messina
Yeah,
right here. This one lady I
yeah.
recognize, I forget her name. She was the first Japanese competitor as a pro
Uh,
with bodybuilding.
from Japan. Yeah.
Yeah,
When
I try to remember her name. It's in the back of my head somewhere.
uh,
We're here's with ab shot, great ab shot, abdominals.
I don't remember also her name, but I can maybe check.
Don't worry about it. We got it. We don't. Like I said, this is about you, so we're not gonna focus too much. And here she is. This is your mother, right?
Yeah, my mom.
You look just like her. She's a very beautiful woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is your brothers and your.
This is my elder brother. Some people every time when I put some, it's everywhere him, because for he's lucky. He has uh, most of pictures in our family album. This is my middle brother. My yeah, and for us, I have only few pics from my since I was young. Yeah, my child. The one picture was 6 months and in bad condition. Uh, so only one picture, and when I was 2 3 years, few pics, and that's it. Not in best quality.
Yeah. Well, she was a sweet lady. I know you miss her, like I miss my mother. Yes. And here we have here is a little video from when she competed
Same,
in 97,
yeah, same
98,
contest.
98, 98. So,
90.
and what was that like for you to be on the stage, as a competitor, training,
Oh,
working out, and all this work you got to put into
very.
as a bodybuilder?
If you do it, if you know you did your maximum, it's always pleasure. It's a powerful feeling. Everyone knows. I didn't like myself, and I still don't like when I see, pics on internet, especially from before social media. Some photographers, not professional, did on stage while I'm not taking poses, like I'm like this, like I'm almost sneezing or something, if I'm what I mean. It's not the or in not if I'm not in shape, if I'm as a guest poser, and I didn't like at all myself, because I look what in my opinion I look like piggy, you know. But now when I look now, it's okay. It's strange when I when I look in my past, yeah. And that time when I was competing, for me was catastrophe, bad shape. I look, it's okay, but I don't like when some pictures some people put from this time. Um, I don't like because it's not competition. And uh, if I am if I did what I did, if I am a professional uh, woman, I want to have more, if it's about me, I want to have my best photo shoots with my best pictures. I mean, best job. Not when I after competition I eat, and I do some guest posing for to make some money. But it's on internet. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Uh,
know. Well, I know one thing is I think a lot of ladies want to be recognized for when they're best in their best condition, their best shape, because it's always talked about quite often on in bodybuilding. It's body dysmorphia, how you present yourself. Who's the
yeah.
gentleman right here beside you?
Oh, this is Ain Pao. This is a European champion, Estonian European champion. He became a champion in 1990. I mean, yeah, in Leningrad, where I was also competing. I become fourth, and he won this competition. Ain Pavo, a great person. We are friends. This is his sons, me. It's and the wife, his wife. I was on Jubilee. I was. They are like part of, let's family. We know each other so many years, and we are friends. We are family friends. A
That's
very.
good. That's good.
He was a great power lifter. Ein Pavo, great power lifter and bodybuilder in his um uh, the end of career. He, I think it was last more or less big contest, yeah, European Championship. After we was together also in there is also one picture where USA and USSR uh, friendship. Uh, so we were there also together. We didn't know that we must to compete. So there I was catastrophic. On the picture also it shows a face like this, full of ice cream and bakery. Uh, uh, and when I got to know that I must to go on a stage, I was crying because nobody told us before. I didn't know. I didn't know it. We were supposed to be just hanging out there, and
Well,
when you yeah.
yeah, I guess picture from
This
this from
is this is
'96.
this is picture of World Championship 96 where I won. There were 38 or 37 women together, I remember. I have video also, but not on YouTube, not on. I don't know how to. I have many DVDs. What I still need to. I need to find somebody who will do it because I don't have. I don't have. Uh,
transfer the DVDs to
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because on DVD, it's many hours and everything, all my history together. You know, my workouts, my competition, my home, mama, brother, like everything. Yeah, some some of them five hours more.
Yeah. But
But I will put in soon future. I want to do it. Maybe I will
so
write
one
some.
question is, when you start learning to speak English, because you know, being you knew Estonian, you knew Russian.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was. You know, this is also when I was in school. When I studied in school, we had Estonian l- lessons and German language lessons, but we had only few hours with Estonian teacher because it was difficult to find there, and it was like this, like um, like for the beginners. For the beginners, after when I was 16, I started 15. I started to speak. When I was 16, I was already speaking with my family members by father's side and my few of my Estonian friends, and German language we had also not so much, but English. My first experience was in United States, 1990. Then before this I even had a mm, book where I put some words and translating, and I checked, and I bought the magazines what I got, um, the muscle and fitness and stuff like this we didn't have, but from United States, from Switzerland, one of my friends sent me. So, and I started to learn like this. I started to read books or magazines, and to write something for me, and of course practice is the key. It's the biggest thing in learning languages. And so I was practicing. I know, uh, I can speak five languages, but few of them, of course, I forgot. Not forgot. I don't have practice at all, but I understand everything. So, and I can speak. I'm okay in Finnish language and Estonian, of course, and Russian, Estonian, Finnish, English, Italian. I understand everything, and I can speak a little. When I Italian language for me, it's very easy, very nice, very easy to learn, and yeah.
I think I remember
Uh,
there was a couple of. I think I remember there was a couple of Italian competitors back when you competed. I forgot their names, but yeah, I remember. We have here comments. We have a man from man. Dabs, I think he said it earlier. He says, uh, beautiful women's bodybuilders back in the day. Also, to from man, Money J says, my salute to your mama for a fantastic bodybuilding career, ma'am. Mr. Ma'am, for a fantastic bodybuilding career at the time. You are a legend. This is from, I don't know how to say the name. I think it's Carla. You know, it's like hearts and eyes.
Clara, this is my classmate.
Oh my
Clarочка, привет.
goodness.
Привет, Clarочка. She doesn't
It's,
speak English, I think,
yeah.
but
That's all right. We
Clarик,
appreciate her
привет.
coming through. Her coming through. Say it's for Vinny. Yuri Imaji, I think that's her name was, a Japanese chick. I think Yuri or is it Imuji
Jima.
Imujima. Okay, I think my
Yeah,
English is not too good. So
Jima.
but yeah, and
Thank
also
you.
we have comments from my man Money J says, I would go on the record to say the 90s was my ultimate all-time favorite area of women's bodybuilding. Yeah, I think also this would have been Tony 97's Chow. Uh, He's
Yeah, I
I
listen.
hey Tony,
Ciao,
yeah.
ciao.
Hey, Tony, mind some of this. I'm the one who don't speak that language. I speak English. That's the only language I know. I don't speak it that well either. So next time you post something like that, post it so I can understand it, so she can
No,
understand it.
he's talking. This is just to me, not he's asking. He's just says, "Ciao, Bella," like you're beautiful, and yeah, ciao, grazie,
But
grazie, grazie.
but Tony, mind yourself. When even though you just talk to the guest, also put it in my language so I can say it for everybody else who wants to hear it because not all everybody speaks Italian. Okay.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't speak. Maybe he doesn't.
No. He speaks English. He speaks English. He's a regular on here. He just want to show
Ah,
off
okay,
because
okay.
you're here. So, what was it like? I mean, again, competing in that era, with people like Nice Massino
Denise Mazzino,
um,
yeah.
and
Mazzino. Mazzino.
yeah, because her she was her and Robert they were together. They were
Yeah,
doing
yeah. They were with Robert that time. Yeah, Robert was shooting, making photo shoots and for the Muscle Elegance.
Yeah, because I got a friend
Yeah.
of mine. Her name is Mary Ann Wachowski. She used to train under Robert, and yeah, I remember Muscle Elegance. If you guys remember Muscle Elegance,
Yeah, but some
And-
pictures, you know, mm, I regret some of them. I don't know. I have yeah, some pictures are top place, but that time it was just for customers who buying, the tapes. Or but now I can see I see somewhere some yeah, this is okay, but topless, and I wasn't. It was last, not last, 99 I stopped, and 2000 I did, yeah, I did boobs, because for female fitness and bodybuilders, um, uh, it's not, I should say, it's not so important, but they look better, yeah, with the boobs. I was me and one more girl, or two girls as professionals were without, um, so without boobs, because
Mhm.
you and naturally, yeah, naturally, if you off season, you look good, and your your boobs are also growing. But if you're always on diet, always compete, it's this is the one biggest thing, what is biggest minus in this, in fitness and bodybuilding, about dieting and hard workout. It's all together, yeah, because of all stuff what women have. It's stops, but it's physical. Of course, it's anatomy. If you on lowest fat that, what там нет, Choco. If your fat is uh, uh, closer
It's
to zero,
fuel.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
of course it's normal. It's I mean, it's not normal for women, for women's body, but it's normal uh, uh, for women who want to do best shape, best shape, and hard workout. It's difficult. It's difficult. This is the most difficult part in this. It's my opinion, and it is so.
Yeah, I understand because I know some ladies do. I'll talk with some on my channel. Is like sometimes women, especially, it makes it feel feminine because you eventually got them after your career. You got the breast implants because sometimes when you are building muscle, even if you are naturally wearing down, if you have big boobs, it's all fat tissue, and we building like pectorals or chest, like someone like Colette Gourmand, who has just
Mm.
I think one of the hugest chests I remember when I was coming up following women's bodybuilding, or Nancy Lewis, who I had pleasure interviewing a while back. Or
Mhm.
women like good examples like lady who I'm a fan of, Andrea Shaw. She stays natural, but I know some women they do it because we talked about this one time where it makes them feel more feminine and complete. Because as we know,
Yeah,
societies feel that women with breasts is more natural to see. But you see some women who kind of overdo it a little bit. Who you'll get too large. Like Denise was a good example of that. She had a
yeah,
great physique, but I think she was the one who really kind of opened the gates for a lot of women to get the bigger implants eventually. But it's just about the process and how you grow as a woman. Exactly. Here we got here from Tony 97. He has to say says, "Sorry, boss. I'll keep that in mind. I like to show off my language skills every once in a while. Yeah, keep that in mind." Also, this is from my man David says, George, calm down, man. It's just a different language. No, brother. It's a language I don't know. I can't speak it. So if you out here in my channel, you speak English. She's comfortable. She can speak whatever she wants. She's a guest. But when you're in my stream, brother, you got to speak English here. Okay, okay. Also, this is from Curtis L. Jordan Jr. He says, I have seen you do bodybuilding back in the 90s, and I was wondering why would you give it up? I mean, you had it made. Which you were here earlier. There's some stuff that
yeah.
happened. Yeah, go ahead. There's stuff that
No, no, no.
happened. There's stuff that happened,
Yeah,
and then she had to get away. I mean, if it wasn't for that situation that happened, which she talked about earlier, she probably still would be competing. Maybe eventually gone to the Olympia. As you still follow the sport,
yeah. There is a new.
yeah, you
It's my
still follow
brother.
the sport. Yeah, say hello to your brother first. Thank you. He says you still
I,
follow. Yeah, you still follow the sport, or you just
yeah. Yeah. I still want to mention Linda Murray.
mhm.
I met her first in Tumen. I think it was 1992 or three. She was there as a guest poser, and Vince Taylor as well, and beautiful, beautiful personality, very beautiful, and outside and inside as well. We were talking there also. She probably doesn't even remember me because she doesn't need to remember. She remembers everything what was in Tumen. But I was blonde. I had short hair, blonde, short hair, and yeah. But it was fun. It was a great mm, to see so big people in bodybuilding for at that time when I was um, back then.
Yeah, it was, like I said, yeah. I mean, Linda, and I remember Vince Taylor.
And
Back in the day too. He was one of the top level guys competing. He's been
Valentina
multi-time Olympia.
Cepeda, I was also with Valentina a few times, and Tumen also. She was with me then. Also very beautiful personality, very beautiful girl, and uh, outside inside same. It's not because I talk about her, and it is like this. Very
Yeah,
very easygoing, very
yeah.
nice girl.
Like I say, it's great to remember those people. But is there anybody now you follow in the sport of bodybuilding, or you just that you
I am with people who I sometimes I call to Natalia Murnikova. It's just, yeah, I can call or write, or sometimes not bothering much because she's busy, and sometimes she called me back when she see my I was calling. I'm not following every girl who I was competing. I just check sometimes. Oh, I remember this girl. Oh, how she is now. Like this. I'm yeah. I probably I will do. I will follow each. I will find each one of them. It wasn't my. I was out from this. Nearly 15, 16 years since I quit. I said before, yeah, it was painful for me. I didn't want even to involve in this. I didn't want even to see the competitions sometimes. they invited me for to be on Estonian bodybuilding on fitness contest. I came, but I wasn't. It uh, it was painful for me. Uh, but now it's okay. Now they invite me sometimes to George competition, and it's okay with me. But I feel, yeah, there is a nostalgia when I am watching the bodybuilders on stage, and I have the feeling like, oh, I'm, goosebumps. What should I say? But mm, I'm okay with life. Life is not only to to stick to something, and to life goes on, and I have so many things to do here with to enjoy as much as possible with my kids, my babies, my animals, my pets. They are my kids. Even my neighbor's cat or dog or whatever, whoever. I They are like, if I involve too much, it's not good for me. I want to be part of them's life. I don't want. I have enough kids for to take care of. Yeah. Yeah. I have my
Yeah,
family, my brothers, brother's son, my brother's grandson and my grandson's kids. Now first will come, must to be in September as well, as the girl. So who knows?
yeah.
Maybe same day will
Well,
be born. So,
I can feel you on that. I'm a great uncle myself. I have, like I said, my oldest sister, she had 4 children. Her youngest son, he has about 8 kids. Her two oldest have, like, I think my oldest nephew, he has one. My second one has two. My oldest niece has a one son. And then I have my brother had one daughter. No, he has two daughters. My sister has one son, and there was me and my other sister. We were the ones who don't have any kids. Yeah, but like I said, I can understand about family and stuff like that. Um, Here, this is for my man, Tony 97 says, "Are you currently training, or have you stopped forever?" So, like I said, you are, you're
not
just not
not anymore in bodybuilding. No, not at all. Not
just for
not
just
going in the gym. Just cardio. Just cardio. Just I have my I don't know. Wait, my bike. One is here, another is outside. Same
yeah,
outside, but professional one. So no lifting weights. No more. No, no.
just keeping in
I don't
shape.
need. I don't need. I'm not competing anymore, and for some women I still see who was competing, they still go in the gym. It's very great. I'm happy for them. I'm happy that they stay healthy and they live healthy life. But I live also a healthy life. I try, of course, my habit, my sweet habit. It's not so good, and especially before night, in front of TV. It's what I love. But
Yeah,
I'm okay. My sugar is okay. I checked. My sugar is okay.
yeah.
I
I
don't need
need.
to worry about for now. It's some problem, of course, like for every big sportsman. I think the pain at nights in joints, and some arthros. I think it's for in my age. I will get 59 soon, and I think majority of big professionals or big sportsmen. Yeah, I think it's common uh, to have pain sometimes. Sometimes if you have if it's getting colder here outside, I feel it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
I can
know.
tell you, getting older, like I have issues with my knees, and
Yeah,
and
shoulders, back, knees.
yeah, because
I think it's
I worked quite a bit when I was younger, so yeah, it just especially the training you got to go through. I know. Sometimes I ask bodybuilders, "What's your least favorite workout?" They say you hate legs because leg day is their least favorite because I don't know, you have to stand and walk with your legs, and then you're pushing maybe about 500 plates on a machine, and then you got to get up and walk. That's the thing about it. Um,
yeah, yeah.
Here we got
Oh,
here
I,
from a
I know,
man.
I know this
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah, here
And
from
and
a
then
man.
and then
This is where we got
all.
this information. Tony 96 says, I think it would be great to see you train again and get a physique update from you. Yeah. Well, like I said, she's taking her time. She's doing her what she wants to train. She likes the cardio.
Thank you, but no.
But she's not want to be this is from like this is from Mito Bill. He says she's amazing. So thank you,
Thank
Bill.
you.
And shout out to you. Now you about to say
Excuse me.
where you gonna say?
You wanted? Yeah, 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 yeah. About the leg workout. Yeah, it's for everyone. It's hardest part. But I know some people enjoying this. I didn't enjoy much to say the truth. I didn't enjoy much, but I did it. I needed to do, yeah. And the feeling after workout, you cannot get your jeans on because and most of years I used to have all tight, all clothes tight jeans, pants, the t-shirts, not like like now. I'm okay with. I like this, like
Yeah, and yeah, I like my clothes loose too.
yeah. I feel comfortable. So, but before we are younger, and if I have ой, Choco jumped out. But it's okay, it's okay. Choco, я не могу тебя пустить сейчас. It's okay.
Yeah,
Um, he's jumping out from the window, and then he doesn't know how to come through window. He wants to come from from terraza, but terraza now I don't want to go because Ara is there. He will be very stressed out, and I don't want to leave you because it's okay.
that's all right. We were much too long ago
Because
because you got
there he
a
cannot.
house.
I have closed area. They cannot go anywhere. He's just barking, but he can't go and escape anywhere. So
Well, I got a video I found. It was on YouTube. It's from a posing show you did. If you want me to share it, I think
okay,
I will pull it up here. And as you know, with YouTube, you got to be careful about the music thing. So what I'm gonna do, I will play some music for people who might want to listen to it.
okay.
And here we go. I think it says I don't know how to read it here, but it will guest posing somewhere at a Rico Key Powerlifting Championships, I believe it was. Let's see, we'll pull it up.
While you put, I will. It's 1 second. I will put my dog inside. Okay, he's. I will.
Okay, give me a second,
Yeah,
folks. We'll give her a
it's
second.
one. Yeah, a few seconds. Yeah, few
Yeah,
seconds.
and we'll give her because she has to take care of business, folks. So
Нельзя.
we got here comments from this is for a man. Money J. What do you think of the many women bodybuilders today who resort to
Yeah,
sites like
I'm back.
OnlyFans? We're not going to talk for that, so we'll forget about that. Yeah, she didn't
I'm back.
talk about that.
I'm back.
Okay, she's back, And we're gonna play the video. Also, we're gonna play some music. As you know, with YouTube, they won't let you play copyrighted stuff, but I will play some music from here, and we're gonna pull it up.
Mhm.
And we'll start with introductions.
Ah, yeah.
So we're gonna play music for the background because
Okay. This is guest posing. Yeah. It's this is actually, yeah.
that was beautiful. That was a classic. Here we have here another video here I found. This is from
Yeah.
'96.
This is 96 workout in the gym. Yeah, in the gym where I was working on.
You have some great glutes. I mean, it takes a lot of work to do what you ladies do. You have to have the passion for it.
Yeah.
And you're doing the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was a good era, I would say, as a fan for women's bodybuilding. I mean, you ladies were just amazing. You had great muscle, great femininity. I mean, time has evolved. The women now, I talk about this on my channel. How the women now are totally different from what was from the area of you.
Yeah.
Like, this is I'm putting a little picture real quick. This is two ladies in two different divisions, and I've talked about this for my channel. We have here this one lady here. Her name is Ann Gruber. She competes in women's physique. She just got her first Olympic qualification. And this is one lady by the name of Tessa Metz. She competes in figure. I would say Tessa looks like what women's bodybuilding was back when you were competing, and I think I would say Ann looks like, even though she's physique, she looks like what women's bodybuilding was. I think
Yeah.
around like 2000s. They look like they're more like the two different eras instead of being two different divisions in the same year. This was like the contest they did was like the same, was in the same weekend. It was Triple O Dynasty and right the figure the Charlotte Crow, and that's in Charlotte, right here in my home state, North Carolina. You know, but as you think you ever think if you could go back and compete again, would you? If you could, if it wasn't for the situation that happened, would you ever want to stay and compete?
Uh, I don't think I would compete in bodybuilding. I uh, I think I would maybe I don't know. Until my age, definitely no. But mm, maybe what do you say? Fitness,
Figure
wellness, or
wellness, wellness.
wellness
That's
bodybuilding. No, wellness bodybuilding or something.
we want.
It's so
It,
many new nominations. I am not so much in. It's fitness models, fitness. Uh,
where you have like now you have okay, yeah, women's bodybuilding. The girls are a lot more bigger. Have physique where it's kind of like almost like women's bodybuilding, but it's supposed to be more feminine look. Then there's
yeah,
figure.
yeah, yeah. Physique, then
Yeah,
bodybuilding.
physique.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
think
think, because mm, my time it was only fitness and bodybuilding. No, only like it wasn't many nominations like they have now in fitness. I mean, if it would be possible then to have muscles and to look more feminine, like uh, women's physique, yeah, the
mhm.
fitness, yeah. Then probably not only me. I think many of girls who was competing with me back then, they would probably choose this nomination to be in this category. I mean,
I remember Diana Cadot, who competed back in, I think it was the 97 or was 96 Chantana. She did physique for a minute. Also,
yeah.
I think, yeah, I think Denise did it also.
Uh, uh, um, Kim Chizevsky as
No,
well. I think she was
Kim
also.
did, she did figure and fitness after she, the last Olympic back in
Yeah, this.
99.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I think some of the women, if you look at them, I think some women have those strong. I think physique was kind of based on um, Linda Murray because she had a
Yeah.
great, yeah, they
Yeah.
based it on Linda Murray. Everybody wants that, kind of like they want like a different like a version of Linda Murray, but a little bit more. She had a great physique, great femininity.
Yeah, but look, remember Natalia Murnikova, how
Mm.
beautiful, sexy. I mentioned already before, and Susanna Korenkova, the from Czech, no, Czech Republic.
I think so,
She was
Slovenia,
Slovenia, yeah,
Slovenia, yeah, it was
yeah,
Slovenia.
yeah, yeah. She was very beautiful. And that time when I started, it was the first girls who for me was, oh my god. I looked at them like this, the like heroes and beautiful girls, and so and the first ever woman for me, the first when I started my early beginning, it was Corey Everson, of course. She was,
Yes, yeah,
but
she's.
when I was, but in sport, I didn't have so. Um, I didn't have so many like icons. My icon, yeah, icon. Ideally, idols. My
Yes.
idols was, of course, my mom. It's yeah, but in sport, when I was I think I was 7 or 8 years old, and I saw um, Olga Korbut gymnastic, and I was crying. I remember this feeling, and I told myself, no, I do sport. Probably I will do. I go tomorrow in school in this group of gymnastic, and I was, but we didn't have a coach in gymnastic. Just few hours in a week I did, uh, but it wasn't so in a good level. I don't know how. Then came my heptathlon trainer, Bryukhov, Leonid Bryukhov, and he took from our class me and two more girls to the group at light athletic, and I was there. I skipped from my music lessons. I was in music school. My mom gave me to put me to music school, but I didn't. I was already skipping. Mom didn't know all year, and I was crying. I did like I played the piano. I like to play. I hear some music from the movie what I like, and I play. I just put notes in front of me, and I play like by the lessons what they give us. Yeah, but it wasn't. And I felt so bad. I felt so sorry for mom. I knew that she will realize one day that I don't go to school anymore, to musical school. I go I, to the light athletic. And yeah, I was crying. It was very bad feeling. So, but after all what came, yeah, it came.
Mhm.
But
Uh,
mom was always asking me, Inachka, why you do this? This is not a girl's thing, This is yeah. And when I remember also my memory from the childhood, from it's not. I know already. It's not. It's only few who can remember like every day, nearly every day, from when you are 1.5 years old. But I remember everything. I remember first day when my mom brought me to the childhood. I was 1 point, uh, exactly to be correct, 1.6. And I remember when I speak about this day, I remember by the colors what I had, what dress I had. Mom put on me. Who was the first girl who came up to me while I was crying? Everything what is inside the group. I remember everything, and it's beautiful memories from the childhood. It's best best time in life, and of course everybody was alive. My dad was alive. I remember his voice in my ears, and when I talk about him, I remember the many days of this short time him in my life. I mean, when he was alive, many days, and
mhm.
I have colorful videos, and his voice, and yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
Here we.
I know we are together. I know, and I have. This is another theme, but I know 100% that we are, when we pass, we just leave the physical body, and the soul will leave, will go to live. Everyone has a judgment this day when we pass, and but we will be together with my mom, with dad, with all my lovely family. I know it. I know it.
That's good to have that because I believe in it. 'Cause sometimes you just, your bodies go, but sometimes your soul got to go someplace. And there's a
Yeah,
heaven or
I have evidence also. It's not only talk, but I don't share them. All my close friends and my family members, they saw, they see, they know,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
can't to share it with anybody because
That's all right. You don't have to share with us. We appreciate that
I
you
always
sharing
knew.
your.
I always contact my father, but that time it was, if you feel something and you say, and you if you feel, you see, and you say to someone, they put you to crazy house. It used to be this time. Yeah, yeah. It was so.
Yeah. Well, society, it just, we people in society have this set ideas in minds, and if it's something that's not considered the on the regular, or just something that's just where everybody's just more understanding, then people are not as open minded as others. Oh, we got some comments from my man Vinny. Shout out to Vinny. He says she's like Sheena Olick of the '90s, in my opinion. That's a lady who just competed just last weekend, who I got the pleasure to interview on my channel and meeting a couple years ago. Also, this is from man KL the Wanderer. He says, "Morning, morning, KL. How you doing?" Also, he says this. He says, "Oh, I see a bird parrot at the background." Where she has a
Yeah,
lot more birds, but that's just the one that's not too disturbed with me talking to her. He's a little bit more quiet. I mean,
yeah. He's no problem with him. No problem at all. He's talking much. He's talking a lot and laughing. But when you're not asking him, and when I'm not here, now he's just listening to our conversation. He's just enjoying. Enjoy. Wait, I want to. Uh,
yeah,
we do carousel. We do like this, like
yeah,
this. He
yeah,
knows
see.
it. Look, he will.
Here we got a comment from man KL says, "While I just went to her IG, she has been bodybuilding back in the '90s." Yes, I like I said, I remember her because when I came up, my older brother, he played American football here in our hometown. He went to college on a scholarship. He used to get the magazines. He used to, I used to like to look at him because I grew up around about the '80s, and that was when we had the He-Man cartoon was out, and you had we had the muscular characters out, and you had Arnold and Lee Haney and those guys competing, and then women like Corey Everson and
Yeah.
Carla Dunlap and Beth Francis, and then Angela Langer. She was just that was just a beautiful woman with a beautiful physique, always so close to the
Melissa Coates. Melissa
Melissa
Coates.
Coates. Actually,
Yeah,
this is a true story. A lady who was friends with before she passed, Rhonda Lee, Charisma. She, reached out to me to Melissa Coates because around the time Melissa, she had lost one of her legs, and she
yeah,
was very, and then I was talking to Melissa. I even sent her a care package, and I was hoping maybe down the line we'll get her to come on and do an interview with her. Then, it was like maybe day after birthday she passed, and that was been like about 3 years ago. I mean, she was
yeah,
also a beautiful lady, beautiful physique. She did wrestling
yeah.
for a minute. Rhonda Lee is another lady who I have on here. We were still good in contact before she passed. I mean, it was a great opportunity to get connection with women like that.
With
Um,
Ronda. Wait, it's I didn't compete with Ronda, no.
No, I don't think you did because I think Rhonda, she competed around about, I think, from '94 to maybe '95, and she stopped, but then she stopped back up around about 2015, 2006. But she was diagnosed with cancer, and
Oh,
it was, yeah. Then eventually she passed away about a couple of years ago. If you go to my YouTube channel, I have the interview we had done. It's right there in the front page of
I
it.
will check it out. I will check it
Yeah, yeah. Also, this is from me. It says, how long has she been bodybuilding? Like I said, since the good part of the 80s and the 90s, but she does not compete anymore or
Okay, to be
care.
correct, I will. I can tell for all fans who see me. I did a heptathlon longer than I did 16 years heptathlon and 11 years bodybuilding, but I stopped already 1999, the end of 1999. Yeah,
Yeah. Also, he says
I think
here,
it was.
this is, I remember Melissa Coates. Yeah. Also, he says, does she Ina still train or work out? At least, nah, she just does cardio. Like you should have been here earlier. If you, like I said again, guys, if you missed if you missed the live stream, you can watch it back later from the
Yeah.
beginning, so you get everything you need to know. So that's why, hey guys, when you get notification, come in. Don't don't. I understand some guys got things you got to do, whatever else, you know. But you know what? We're not gonna hold her much longer. We do appreciate the time she's given us. Share her story with us because we've been talking back and forth for quite a long time. On social media. And to finally get it on here, it's like this, guys. For me as a fan, it's great to talk to women like herself who competed when I was coming up, growing up, watching these ladies. It's great to like I said, having like yourself. Like I had like Nancy Lewis, Sue Price, Rhonda Lee, a lady who I've become very a friend with. Her name is Alicia Flario Massa. Maybe I would like to get more ladies like yourself who competed like maybe in the 80s and the 90s, where I think women's bodybuilding was at its height, with popularity. You used to remember, I guess magazines a friend gave me. Remember Bobby used to be in magazines and he used to be on the cover. This is Iris Kyle. I mean, not Iris Kyle. This is Andrea Shaw. She's the current Miss Olympia,
Mhm.
Miss Olympia bodybuilding champion. Used to be in the magazines, and it used to be, the videos and pictures and stuff like that. I mean, you know, just being a fan and just admiring your bodies and the physique and the work you put into to grow it. Um,
And I would just to. I remember it was summer. I think July. I still was after competition doing making the uh, work with the uh, uh, photo and video shots, and I called up to Bill Dobbins for to put the for to um, put the time when it's possible, for to come for to do photo shoots with him. And this happened. What it happens? I said I needed to leave like this when the tragedy happens, and my everything until now, big suitcases. I don't even remember what was inside. It was of course important, everything, but I couldn't uh, I didn't get it. So
yeah,
it's but
yeah,
but I want to thank um, uh, um, Rich Rothman. He helped me out. Rich Rothman, one of my big fans. Mm, he has some problems now. I didn't reach him. I hope he's fine. But yeah, he this year, the last year I was competing. He gave me one room for to just to be there because I needed to fly, from Charlotte to Philadelphia, and Philadelphia to Miami, New York, Washington. It was a very, very tight schedule for me. And at least in Philadelphia, when I was in Philadelphia, he said, "Oh, you can use this room for free." So, and he good friend.
That's good because you know what I remember a while back. Me and Kale, we do live streams together. So you know, and we Kale interviewed Bill Dobbins. I got the pleasure of meeting the gentleman. He's a legend, big fan of his work and stuff he did. He's really one of the guys who give opportunities for women's bodybuilding. You know, with his photography. There's another guy who we just recently did a live stream with Kale and me. Steve Shabelli, if you ever remember him, he runs all films.
Yeah,
You know,
I remember. Yeah, and some one photographer, black. I think it was he. I have pictures made by him, but like I said already, I have problems with already with the with names. But it's I put it down. I wrote it down in one of under my pictures. What was his name on Instagram? I put it down. So now I don't remember.
that's that's all right. That's all right. We have here from a man, KL. He says this. He says, "Thank you for answering the question, Ina." Also, he said this to me, saying like this says, "I fell asleep. Give me a break." Hey, brother, I ain't giving no breaks.
Oh, sorry if it's boring.
Also, he says this.
Maybe it's too boring.
Yeah, yeah. I know she had to be on the issue of women's physique world, and that was I still got some issues. Women's Physique World was, I think, one of the first women's bodybuilding exclusively magazines dedicated to women. I mean, I think that was Steve Winstrom's magazine. He made that magazine. I think it kept up till like about 2000 or something, and then around the time um, Denise brought out the women's muscle elegance. After that, like I said, and I have a friend. He lives right here in my home state, North Carolina. His name is Glenn Young Senior. He started a magazine called Amazon Fitness Magazine. I'll send you the link to his site. You want to check it out. Also, he says she does look a bit familiar though. Sorry, I missed the interview. Don't be sorry, brother. Be careful. That's all I tell you. Don't be sorry. Be careful.
And yeah, Charles Peoples also in his rancher. I was also like many professional bodybuilders and fitness girls made photo and video shoots back in 90s 2000 also something. You know
Yeah.
him.
I
Yeah.
probably seen some of his work because I think, like I said, I was more focused on y'all ladies. I didn't pay attention to photographers. But but we do, like I said, we do appreciate the time she's given us and sharing her history. I mean, like I said again, she competed during the time. I think when women's bodybuilding was at its, I think good about its height, around about to the '90s up the 2000s. Some of these ladies. I know one lady who competed back in '99 in the Olympia. Her name is Melanie Horton, and she switched. Now she was competing physique. Now she switched back to women's bodybuilding. She just did Toronto Pro. Another lady who I know you also might know, Michelle Brent. She competed. I think good part of she last competed around about last year, and she decided to retire. She was like I think 65 at the time. You
Mhm.
know, Yaxina King came back and she competed one more time at the Olympia. That was in 2020. Linda, she competed in the 2000s. Now she's a promoter and and also she's with Wing of Strength. There's a Wing of Strength. I think the Jantana was a precursor for the Rising Phoenix to be the first standalone women's show. Like how I say it, how I call the guys. You have to share a stage with the guys with the banana hammocks and the board shorts. It was all your own show. You
Yeah.
didn't have to share it with none of the guys. And that was a great show. I wish I couldn't afford to go to Charlotte because I was young. I couldn't travel that much. But it was great to see those women back in the day, like Laura Beniti, Lisa Lewis,
Yeah.
Denise, Yagzani. It was just beautiful women back then. I mean, especially it's like I said, being a young man and being a fan of you ladies.
Yeah.
I just some things I just kind of remember. Um, Here, this is from a man, Kia. She was a uh, three checks back in the day. Okay, say. And also says She still is good looking, just saying. Yeah. Well, she is a beautiful woman. And excuse me, Ina, this is the guy I like to bring out. He's my other half. I call him the other half. He says, like, Ina, you are beautiful.
Thank you, George. Thank
No,
you,
no,
George.
no, thank you. You're welcome, ma'am. Yeah, it's a pleasure. You know, it's see, I'm a Southern gentleman, ma'am, and it's my pleasure to tell a lady that she's a wonderful, beautiful woman. That's just it's a man's nature to let a woman know that. So just want to let you know that. Get it. So, folks, I do appreciate the time she's given us. You know, she really dropped some, great stories. Anytime she
Maybe,
wants.
maybe
Hmm?
not so, not so. Um I would talk and talk, but if you ask me something, I say. But this life you can't describe in this. How long we speak? 1.5 hour.
Well, I
Uh,
think almost gonna be about 2 hours now.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't see from here. Oh my God,
yeah,
it's yeah,
yeah.
so
Because
fast,
yeah, time
flying
flies.
so fast,
I
flying
say
so
the
fast.
truth. Hey, there are many times when I'm sitting, doing interviews with ladies, and I say, you know what, because my computer needs to be charged because I keep it charged every so often, and time does fly. Also here in this side of the world, it's almost lunchtime, so but I don't like I said, I do appreciate it. You get here, my man, because my man KR, he's a hater. He's a hater. He says,
Yeah.
stop with the Joker shit, man. Where KL, you know what? If you're good at something, you should always show your talents. And I am talented, and I'm the best. I should have warned
Mm.
you before you did the interview about him, but he comes every now and then. I couldn't help it. But I enjoyed this conversation, hearing your story about your life. Like I said, guys, when you get someone like this on here, you feel like it's like trying to get a girl to your apartment, and you finally get her. And says, "I finally got her. I feel good. I finally got her." It's just great to have her here, and she's a beautiful lady. Her physique was just classic back in the day, and to talk to women like yourself from the other side of the world, like I said again, there are so many amazing women because there's a show coming up this weekend. It's the in Spain, and I'm not going to watch it because the fact it's going to be too early for me to watch because by the time it starts, it's going to be like me. I'll be probably still in the bed like it'll be 3 o'clock in the morning for me, and be like 10 o'clock in the morning for them. But I enjoy talking about you, ladies, and and meeting someone like you and talking with you, and for a long time we have on Facebook. I don't know if I ever can go to Estonia. That's a long way to go for me. Maybe I don't know if you ever come to the States. But one day, maybe if not this life, maybe the next life, we get to meet each other. And I feel like this is my man Jerome. I am an international player of the Himalayas. And it's great to have you here. And
Same. I
you
appreciate that you always send me some fun videos or pictures and have wishing me a good day. Or how long we got in touch, you and Jeremiah and Urs,
I
written
think
Urs one.
I think it's been like
I think
about
2006, 7.
maybe no, I think maybe about 2012, maybe 2013.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Maybe it's been we were you off and on sometimes. And you
Oh yeah.
know
No.
yeah,
No.
and then you start following me on Facebook, and you follow me on IG, and then I lost my other IG account because somebody
Yeah.
hacked into it, and I see the new
Yeah, I was
one.
confused. I was thinking, oh my God, you are not on my friend, or I am not anymore on your friends list. What happened? you
No,
know?
somebody. It's been about a couple years. Somebody hacked my IG, and I lost everything. I start all over again. But you know what? I enjoy what I do, and I enjoy making. I just one lady who I just made a post about. She's returning to compete. Her name's Tina Chandler. She was like years after you left the sport. She saw something I posted on her. She just interviewed with my man Glenn, and she's coming. She hadn't competed since 2013. And that was Olympia, and she saw I posted it. She was very happy. Maybe I can have her on here because it's great to talk to women like yourself. Like I know guys want to talk to the top, like people like, just like I said, I love her. People want me to talk to Andrea Shaw. I would love to talk to Andrea Wednesdays. I would love to, but it's about whenever she's ever had the time or whenever she ever see my stuff. But talking to people like you and Nancy and Sue and Rhonda Lee and those women who were like I would say the legends in the sport who were there who did it, and talk to uppercomers, who are still in the trenches and getting way up into bodybuilding. This is why I enjoy what I do, and just giving y'all a voice. Like this afternoon, I got a interview with a lady who just turned pro a couple of years ago, and she competed this year, and she's in Canada. I mean, it's great opportunity to talk to her. And then this weekend, I got an interview with a lady from Australia. She's going to be my fifth Australian competitor I've talked to, and talking with people like from Czech Republic and from South Africa and Canada, and there's a little birdie there. I mean, I enjoy what I do, and my channel already hit 2,000 subscribers. So, and it takes a long
Yeah,
time. It took me a long time.
congratulations. Yeah,
Yeah,
few days.
thank you. Because the one person that really, because I was doing this because I was taking care of my mom, because I know understand how it is when you take care of like a parent that's sick. And this was something that kind of helped me dealing with her stuff. It kept my mind going because I had people saying, "Just do this." I love women's bodybuilding. I love you ladies. I'm a fan of you ladies. I mean, and this is why I do this channel like this, to give y'all ladies the opportunity to share your stories and a voice. And I know that people say, "Hey, where's she at? Where's she at?" We hadn't heard from sis. What happened with Ina? Where she's at? But to have you here now and share your
Yeah, and
story with us.
sorry if some people writing still continue to write on a messenger or some. I used to answer, but after I saw like 4 years, 5 years, somebody wrote me something and I missed it because first of all, it's not my. I'm not. I have my things to do, and I was a big part in my 14 years until 2020 when my mom passed. I was with mom most of the time. I had to do many things and my animals, my kids, my mom, and all home duties, and I'm sorry if somebody just don't take in some people think, oh, she's mean, or no, it's not about this. I am very easygoing, and I am nice. I am nice, and I don't want to hurt no one's feelings. Just wish good luck to everyone. Be in good health, and uh, from bottom of my heart, I wish the best to all fans and all women bodybuilders, fitness, whatever, and to everyone.
Well, thank
Now
you.
now in this world we live, uh, more be more with family and more do what you like to do, what you love to do, and don't be in politics so much because it's yeah,
Yeah. To
not
quote one of my favorite heroes, that's Sylvester Stallone for Rocky Balboa, says, it's not how hard you think you can hit. It's how hard to take the hit and keep moving forward in life. That's all you got to do. And like I said, I know my man K, we talk about this. Sometimes we have to say some ladies have busy, you have lives, you have this and that. And we have to be patient, you know. And I was patient, really I really appreciate the time you reached out and said, you know what, let's do this. Because you know what? I want for people to know what you've been through, what has been like for you since you last competed. Those guys who want to know, now. So if you know now, you don't need to bother her for any more questions like that. Just
yes.
watch it.
One comment I saw after 12 13 years that somebody was asking, oh, what she's doing, what she's up, and another answering to him because I didn't even see. I didn't read the comments, nothing on YouTube, and the guy is answering. She was uh, like making steroids because of steroids. It was so mean, and I answered to this guy after 12 to 13 years. I don't know. I think it's this profile, even fake profile, and
Yeah.
I think uh, it's very painful to read something what you are. It's not about you, it's not your case, it's not. They don't know nothing about my life, they don't know nothing about me. They can see on social media something, what is the yellow social media. They write many times. I make interviews, and I'm like this. I'm correct. I check. Okay, if everything all right. Okay, and then it comes totally different story. I don't even recognize myself. They can put everything ups and down, or they can. They just want uh, mm, to sell them
Scandal.
issues. Yeah, and they don't care about what person feels, what my family that time when it happened with my ex-boyfriend. I even came to my home city, Yehvi, and I knew already that I am on the cover of magazine, and it's very bad, bad also written about this case. And I came there early, and I bought every all magazines. I don't remember how many in this particularly this small kiosk. They call kiosk. I don't know, the small store for magazines and newspapers. And I bought each of them just for not to have to see my mom and my aunt. They were buying only from this. It's near my house where I was born. I was living in childhood, and I bought those magazines because I didn't want my mom see this, and my aunt. I didn't want to them in this bad things. But journalists, they don't care. Maybe some of them even they care. They want to the story come correct, like it must to be. But there is not only the who is writing, and there is somebody up, who is controlling this. They want to put a mess, they want to put scandal. They do it. They just turn words ups and down, or they put even they make it the meaning totally different. They take some words, they put they build uh, them's way how they want, and it comes.
Yeah,
So
that's how
I don't know if you understand my
I
message.
think, yeah, I know sometimes people just,
I just,
when news like that, it's just, especially for bodybuilding, it's always going to be this issue about steroids and this and that.
yeah, this,
Yeah,
and about your personal life as well.
yeah,
And
yeah.
um,
People just love
uh,
gossip. That's mostly what it is most of the time. They just want to gossip. And you don't know the whole truth. But sometimes when it's news like that, it really, it gets a lot of attention. So folks, I said again, I'd like to thank Ina for coming through and sitting here talking with me and sharing her story. I want to shout out my man KL the Wanderer, Balls Deep, who was here, Money J. Also, my man, my brother Marcus Bell, Tony 97, Russ G, Sammy, all you guys who are here, who listen, all people who follow my channel, like I said, if you want to follow Ina, her social media links are in the description of this live stream. You can check it out. If you missed the live stream, you can watch it again. If you follow my channel, it pops back on. You can watch the whole thing through. If you are someone who is a fan, seeing support, saying thank you. But guys, I keep telling you guys this: no D pics. No one want to see that. No guy, no woman want to see this. I mean, there have been many times when I have discussed talking with women say, George, guys be seeing some strange shit. Why do you want to send shit like that? I said, I don't know. I mean, Like I send little nice little funny videos or something that's encouraging, but I don't want to see my I don't want to see that. That's disrespectful.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, George. Thank
but like
you for making us uh, uh, still alive. Life. I mean, in life, not alive. Life, like making for remembering us and for to show um, in your channels how we uh, how we are and what life we live for fans for if somebody interested. It's important. It's a part of the life. What uh, what was important for me back then, and what I did 100% from my from me, from my side.
well,
So
this is a quote from a famous movie, Batman Begins. At the end of it, where Jim Gordon says to Batman, "I never got to say thank you," and he turns around. Batman turns around and says, "You never have to," because, like I said, this is about my channel giving y'all lady recognition. Everybody's gonna pay attention to the men's division or certain divisions, but you ladies, you put a lot of sacrifice and time in the sport, and you have lives, and you have families, and you need to be realize that you're not just these big buff muscular women. You are women who did a sport for a passion, and you
exactly.
recognize that. Yeah. We get here from a man, Sam. He says this. He says, "Thank you, all informative, inspirational, and motivational." Thank you, Sam. Thank you. I appreciate that. And
Thank you,
all you people
Samir.
yeah. So all you folks, if you like I said again, if you missed the interview, the whole interview, you can watch it again in your live stream. You can watch the interview in my channel. You can follow me also on social media. You can follow also Ina. Her links are in the description in the live stream. And like I said, we have to thank this lady. She, I remember you still had that tattoo on your shoulder because the one, because I think it's on
Which
your.
one? I have which one? I have
Oh, you
my
got what?
my parrot Scarlet, whose picture on the wall also here. I will, but and he is with me. He is with me every time. He is with us. You see,
Uh,
he is when he passed away. It's also he was living with me last 6 years, but he was old. He was old, and it's big part of mine of me died with him.
yes.
I mean, we don't die. Pass, yeah,
Pass on.
uh, yeah. So,
Yeah, I remember you had the tattoo right there, the one where it was the heart and the thorns.
uh, wait a minute. I did it. I covered it. I covered it. I did different. I did it. Oh my God, where I
Yeah,
am.
right there.
And now it's you don't the heart somewhere here, but I covered with it's like flower. I don't know.
Oh
I did it.
yeah.
I covered it. I did it in Ireland. Ireland.
Oh
One I did mm, in Luxembourg on my uh, on my leg. There is a snake. I am snake. I'm Virgo and snake.
yeah.
So, but
Way
I'm not dangerous. I'm not poisoning.
well, like I
Uh,
said, you're compared to what I've seen ladies who have tattoos now, you're pretty much tame. So, but like I said, I do. I always remember that tattoo that was right there on your shoulder. It was just something that
Yeah, at the time I
really.
was competing, I had only one small tattoo here on that shoulder. Yeah, exactly, heart and some how they call trebles,
Yeah,
trebles.
it was the
Yeah,
thorns right
but I
there.
didn't like it. It looked not so not so not so feminine for me. After I wanted to make it like a flower, and one on the leg I had panther little like couple of maybe less than 2 centimeters, and everyone was asking, "Oh, you have something? You got something on on your leg, on your like dirty. Oh, you got something." And then I was thinking, "Oh no, I will make something bigger and nicer." So with the meaning, all what I have is meaning. Okay, this one, if I had already, yeah, I was thinking, okay, I make it just nicer. And but now to look back, I wouldn't maybe I wouldn't do at all.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
did this this I love what I did. It's correct size, like he was alive, and he was sitting on my shoulder, same way. This is why I wanted to do. It's one of the best tattoo men in Estonia, Roman Warwing. He is in my friends list too, and so he was sitting on my shoulder like this, and he was protecting me from everyone. He he was running after the Greg Greg who uh, my yeah, who I was living with over 15 years.
Well,
Yeah, he was running around around the room from the kitchen. I had doors open, and Greg was scared of him. He was afraid because Nikki is laughing. You hear? And he was ready to jump. He didn't. He wasn't afraid of anybody. He he loved me so much, and when he passed, yeah, and Greg was crying also. He understood that. Um, he loved him too. He was scared in the beginning, but he loved him too after. It
well,
was
like I said, like I said again, I want to say thank you for sharing your stories with us. We wish you all the best of luck. And like I said again, it was a pleasure to have you on here and to talk with you. I feel like this feels a boyhood's dream to meet one lady who I'm a big fan of back in the day. Next to, I think I put you up there with Nancy, Sue, Rondalee, and you. I mean, you kind of almost like maybe if I get Linda on here, I can make it like almost like a Mount Rushmore of women from my era growing up in women's bodybuilding, and that was the '90s and the '80s. But like I said, ma'am, but we'd like to thank you again. We wish you best of luck. I know.
all the best
Uh,
for all girls there who I ever met, or for every girl. Get in shape. If you compete, do your best, and live your life like you want, like you love, and stay with yeah, with your family most, for not to look back after, like me. Sorry, we say goodbye, and after I start again. I just yeah,
that's all right.
sorry,
That's all right.
but I just want to say so many things. And my my mom, my mom was always here saying, why you 27 years for sport, together. I mean, not in but I said before. And to look back, I go and I dream about I'm still a little girl, like my mamachka loved me to see, in clean dress, like she put for me in kindergarten, clean dress. Inachka, go and be nice. Don't do this, do it. And after mom comes pick me up, and where is my girl? It's a boy, all dirty. The dress is dirty. And
well,
yeah, yeah, we did. And I still communicate. I still we calling each other, my friends from childhood, from same group. 6 years we were in same group, and we laugh. We feel like we are same little girls, and we had 5 girls in our team who did the same what I said. We were running, we were protecting some boys who said, "Oh, Ina, come, this guy, he's crying, and this guy um, was bad with me. Can you protect me? Can you come?" And I come, "Oh, you touch my friend, and I kick him. I kick." It's funny, yeah, but I
I,
was like this. I was like this, and the girls who was with me, we were same. We It was boring for us to play with with the dolls that time. When family members gave me, I remember the first girl. Uh, I was maybe 4 or 5 years old. The big girl. I went to other room, and I wanted. For me, it's not because I have something, for like maniac serial killers do. They take some family could be worried for the child. I take the head off, not because I am bad. I just for to know what I have, what I was thinking. I was thinking, I was thinking, I must to have same that this girl has, and I was so disappointing when I saw there is nothing, in this Barbie's head. I was so disappointing, and this is why it was. I was very. It was curiosity. It was. I was very curious. Curiosity, and when I was in school already, second class, then I started to have, when all girls played already, it was over the games with the Barbies. I started to have a time for me, like, okay, it's interesting, I started to. It was a short time, yeah, but too late for me. I was more with cars, with with games, what usually boys do,
Yeah, I know quite a few girls who are tomboys, who grew up to be
Yeah,
very beautiful women, and you are one of them. It's just I don't know what about you, you tom girls. We used to. I remember girls used to wrestle around, we fight like we were. But then you got to remember when y'all start developing as girls, and we are getting to our age where we are, getting those feelings. We wrestle around with you. We're not fighting you just to fight. We're fighting because we want to get a feel. So that's something that happens. But folks, I know this is a lady told me. Said George, you do long goodbyes like Cubans. She told me this, but we do appreciate she's here. Wish you
thank
all
you.
best endeavors. And
Thank you, George, and all of you guys who are watching me, who listen to me, and peace, and all good in your life.
yeah, well, we're saying things to you. So, folks, like I said again, if you want to watch the interview, you can go to my channel. It's going to be uploaded already. If you want to follow Enya, her social media stuff is in the description of this live and also in the video. But guys, you know my rules. I like to thank y'all for coming in. I like to thank the lovely Oot for coming here, and I wish y'all best of luck. So this is your man all the way, George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Body Talk. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out. Have a good morning, good evening, afternoon, or good night.
Okay. Good afternoon. Good morning.